So hi, I'm Michael, and I'd just like to walk you through a couple of thermostats that we've tried, actually 4 thermostats that we've tried. I love cool gadgets, and so the first one I got was the Nest. The Nest is a beautiful piece of industrial design, but in terms of a practical piece of industrial design, wasn't so great. When we had it in here, it's a kind of a turn device, and it sticks onto the wall. So I would often find it on the ground because my 65-year-old mother-in-law was trying to turn it, but at the same time wasn't quite sure how it was working. It kind of works like a BlackBerry, the old school BlackBerry, and so she was often pulling it off the wall. When I took it home, my kids were constantly turning it because it's really fun to turn, and so the Nest as a learning thermostat was learning that behavior, which is obviously not something you want to have in a thermostat. You don't want it to be learning those behaviors. So learning thermostats are good, but if you're teaching it the wrong things like my 4-year-old was, not so great. We then went to the Ecobee, which is a Canadian product. Very, very nice Wi-Fi smart thermostat. We keep it on here at the office, but it's a premium thermostat. And most thermostats are set and forget type of things. So we don't include it in our Kickstarter. We don't include it in what we're giving to people because like I said, most things are set and forget. So we can support it, but if you have one and you really love it, because it does look beautiful, then that's what you would help you support. But what we do supply usually, and because they're simple and they're Z-Wave and they work really well, and they're very cost effective, is the radio thermostat. This one works for most HVAC systems, heating, ventilation, air conditioning systems, and it has multiple wires that can go into it if you have a fan and a heating coil and a cooling coil and all those other kinds of things. And then for the very simple things, like if you just had an electric baseboard heater, you don't need a $300 thermostat for an electric baseboard heater. We have the Stelpro, which is a pretty common 2-wire electric baseboard heater type of thermostat. So those are that's the reason why we use these two, because they're a lot simpler, but we can support the others as well. But we don't usually supply them to people because they're just cost prohibitive.